your money.
Private lessons every time you pick up the sticks. Today at 10 on the Your Money program, a West Suburban drum teacher spin on the traditional drum lesson that's a hit with his students.
Well, Greg, that's it for now, but still ahead, I'll introduce you to a West Suburban drum teacher whose unique teaching method is quite a hit with his students.
Thanks, Anupi. Have you ever tried to learn a musical instrument but just given up in frustration? Here again is Anupi Singla to introduce us to a unique method of instruction that's working for some students in the western suburbs.
For playing the bass drum, you want to play your toes on the pedal.
High school senior Nick Campion has spent 8 years perfecting his drumming technique.
You control your dynamics, meaning controlling your volume of notes.
He observes, mimics, and practices. 1 hour a week in a private lesson and the rest at home on his own using a pre-recorded videotape. Nick's teacher developed the technique almost a decade ago.
Instead of doing my lesson plan on paper, I do it on video.
And 1 E and 2 E and.
Mike Semmerow has dozens of lesson plans, all taped, that he's developed for students of all levels, from the most novice of beginners to the most advanced.
It's kind of like I'm there with them every step of the way, so that way there's no wrong way of learning.
Campion still remembers his first week of lessons. He says he could barely hold the sticks and was relieved to have a piece of his teacher at home with him.
I couldn't get enough of it every single day. A lot of times drummers, you know, if they hear something or if they see something written on a sheet of paper, you know, that just sometimes doesn't cut it. You don't get to see what's actually going on, what you should be doing with your feet, what you should be doing with your hands, the timing and all sorts of things.
Nick says this unique teaching style has made all the difference to him as a budding musician.
A lot of my friends take lessons from, you know, other teachers and everything, and I have never heard a single one of them say that they've been satisfied with their lessons.
Maybe that's because they're going at it alone. Mike Semmerow says using his tapes leads to more accurate practice sessions, thus mastering the skills in less time.
Since you're able to always check your work by watching and listening, you know, you're able to learn a year's worth of drumming with me in 6 to 8 lessons, guaranteed.
Campion hopes to be a drum teacher one day. He says he owes a lot of his success to Semmerow. Talent, he says, played a small role.
Talent can only take you so far.
As for Semmerow, he says the ultimate gratification is hearing his students play and knowing that he had something to do with it.
Semmerow teaches about 100 students a week. His hour-long lessons run about $40, including the videotape lesson.